Hello students, welcome to Prayesh Edu YouTube channel. This is Scholarship Exam Standard 5th online class, subject Mathematics, and the topic is ream, gross, or we can say the paper measurements, and then coin and the currency notes. So in this video, we are going to cover the exercise 23.1, which is available in our No Need Digest on page number 286. So before this one 285, there are some solved examples, so we will make the overview for this one. Before this one, there is some chart is mentioned on the same page. On the top of this one, read and understand is mentioning above the solved examples. So that's information is very important. Without that one, you cannot be solve the any example. Okay, so all these one means 1 dozen is equals to 12 papers, then 1 gross is equals to 12 dozen, then 1 quare is equals to 24 papers, 1 quare is equals to 2 dozen papers, then 1 rim is equals to 20 quares, 1 rim is equals to, or we can say 280 papers. This information is very important, so this has to be remember, and then we have to solve the examples. Example number 1, question number 1 is there. 2 rim papers means how many dozen papers? So as we know, the 2 rims is equals to 480 papers. Okay, papers. Then 2 rims is equals to means multiply by 2, it's 960 papers. Okay, so 960 papers means we have to divide it to the 12 because we have to convert in a dozen. So if we divided with the 12, so it comes the 80, and that is a dozen. So 80 dozen is there, so that's why option number 4 is the correct one. Now, out of 10 quire paper, a gross paper were used for printing. How many papers remaining in there? Now, quire and gross, these two units are used. Okay, so first of all, 1 quire is equals to 24 papers. As per this one, 10 quires is equals to 240 papers. Then 1 gross is equals to 144 papers, because 1 gross is equals to 12 dozen. Okay, please understand, 1 gross is equals to 12 dozen, and 1 dozen is equals to 12 papers, means we can say 12 multiplied by 12 is a 144 papers. Okay, so 1 gross is equals to 144 papers. So as per this one, 240 papers minus this consuming 144, we are getting the 96 papers, and 96 is mentioning option number 3. Now question number 3, if equal number of notes of rupees 5, 10 and 20 amount to rupees 2450, find the total number of notes in each kind. Total number of note of each kind we have to find out. So for this one, the equal number of notes are there. So 5 plus 10 means collective amount we will make 5 plus 10 plus 20, it's 35. So this 35 count we have to divide to the 2450, so and divided by 20, 35, it's 70, means that is the meaning that the 70 notes having the for the rupees 5, then 10 rupees notes also having the 70 counting, then 20 notes also having the 70 counting, that is the meaning, and 70 is mentioning in option number 2. Now question number 4, Shalini purchased a compass box for rupees 120 and other educational material for rupees 245. She gave shopkeeper a 500 rupee note. What amount will she get back? So what is the total purchase amount? So that is a 120 plus 245. So after additions of this one, we are getting the 365. But so this is a purchase amount, and 500 note she has given. So from this 500, we have to deduct this 365. So we are getting the balance 135, and this is mentioned in option number 1. Question on number 1 in exercise. So on next page number 286, we are going to see question number 1. 4 dozen plus 3 gross is equals to how many dozen? As we know, 4 dozen already mentioned, 4 dozen, and asking about the dozen, so we will keep it same. Now 3 gross we have to convert in dozen. As we know, 1 gross is equals to 12 dozen, so 3 multiplied by 12 dozen. Okay, 12 dozen, so it's a 36 dozen. Now 4 dozen plus this 36 dozen, so it's a 40 dozen, and 40 dozen means 40 is mentioned in option number 2. Now question number 2, if 48,600 are distributed equally among 45 persons, how many rupees will each person get? Now it's a simple, 48,600 we have to distribute to the 45 persons, means divided by 45. So after this one you will get 1080 rupees for each person, means option number 3 is the correct one. Now question number 3, 400 ream paper were sent through a truck. Out of these 2800 square papers were unloaded at Thane and remaining were unloaded at Kalyan. How many papers were unloaded at Kalyan? So means total there are the 400 ream. Okay. So minus these squares is equals to the remaining will at the unloaded at the Kalyan. Okay. So that is the meaning. But ream and the square, these are the different units. So for this one we have to convert this square to the ream, because in question also asking about the how many papers were unloaded. So that is in a ream. In a options all are given in a ream, so we will keep this ream as it is, and this square we have to convert in a ream. So as we know, one ream having the 20 square, so we have to divide with the 20. So this 20, so this 0 get cancelled, this 0 get cancelled, and 2 ones are and 2 fours are, and then 0, so means 140. So means 400 minus 140 is the 260. So 260 ream will be unloaded at the Kalyan. So this is given in option number 4. Question number 4 is there. Out of one ream paper, 5 were used for the printing. Means there are the total one ream paper minus 5 square papers are used as a printing, and 36 papers were wasted during printing. How many papers remain? So 36 also these papers we have to deduct, then is equals to how much, that is the meaning. Okay, so one ream, and we have to calculate all in paper, because in asking how many papers remaining, so this one ream we have to convert in one paper. So one ream having the 480 papers, then minus 5 square, as we know 1 square is equals to 24 papers, means 5 multiplied by 24 papers, so it comes the papers minus this 36 papers, so is equals to how much, then 480 minus this 5 multiplied by 24 is equals to the 120. So 480 minus 120 minus this 36, so it comes 324 papers, and this is given in option number 1. Now question number 5, out of 225 dozen paper, 2 ream paper were used for printing. How many dozen papers remaining? So total there are the 225 dozen. So for this one, as we know, one ream is equals to 40 dozen. So 2 ream is equals to 80 dozen, and there are the total 225 ream. Okay, so from this one, 2 ream paper means 80 dozens is were used, so remaining we have to calculate. So 225 minus 80 means that is equals to the 145 ream paper are remaining, and that is given in option number 2. Now question number 6, how many square paper make 7 ream paper? So as we know, the one ream is equals to 20 square. So for the 7 ream is equals to 7 multiplied by 20, means it's a 140. So that 140 is given in option number 4. Now question number 7, Dhanesh has rupees 1020 in equal number of notes, 50, then 20, then 10 and 5. What is the number of rupees 50 notes has he with him? Okay, so this counting we have to do. So first this one, all the notes having the equal count, so we will make the collective amount. So here additions of this one, so after this additions we are getting the 85 rupees of the collective each one notes. Okay, so this is the total amount, so this one we have to divide with the 85, and then we are getting the 12 is a counting. So means collective counting is a 12, means that is the meaning each notes also having the 12 numbers. Okay, now 50 having the 12 numbers, so 50 having the 12 numbers, so that 12 is mentioning option number 2. So option number 2 for question number 2 is a correct. Now question number 8. Joseph bought half a dozen pencil at rate 3 rupees and 50 paise. So this is half dozen means 12 by 2 means 6 pencils. Then and 2 pens at the rate 12.5 means 12.5, and that is a 2 pens. If he gave 50 rupees to the shopkeeper, how much money will he get back? So this is a multiplication means collective amount we have to calculate. So 6 multiplied by the 0 0, 6 multiplied by 5 is a 30, so 0 here, 3 carry, 6 multiplied by 3 is a 18 plus 3 is a 21, and then these two decimals 1 2, so 21 rupees. Then 2 multiplied by this 50 and this 0 0 and 1 carry here, so 2 multiplied by 2 is a 4 and plus 1 is a 5, 2 multiplied by 1 is a 2, so this is a 25. So after addition this one it's a 46 rupees, and he has given 50 rupees. Okay, so 50 minus this 46 is a purchase amount, so 4 rupees he will get back. So option number 3 is a correct one. Now question number 9. If 5 square paper out of 1 gross are used for printing, then how many papers remaining? So for this one, as we know, the 1 gross is equals to 12 dozen, okay, and 1 square is equals to 2 dozen. So 1 gross is equals to 12 dozen and 1 square is equals to 2 dozen. So as per this one, 5 square is equals to 2 multiplied by 5 means 10 dozen, 10 dozen. So this is a consuming atom, okay, means we can say the printing, okay, and this is a total. So 10, 12 minus 10, so there are the 2 dozen papers are remaining. Now asking about the paper, so 2 dozen means, so 2 multiplied by 12 if we do, so that is a 24 papers are there, because 1 dozen means 12 papers, so papers, so 24 papers means option number 4 is a correct one. Now question number 10. Pradeep had rupees 1500 rupees notes are 1/4 of the number of the 100 rupee notes. The 50 rupees notes are half the rupees of the 100 rupee notes. 1 rupee notes are twice the number of 100 rupees notes. Find the number of 100 rupee notes that Pradeep has. Now this question is very much important. So every note counted with respect to the 100 rupees note. So better way we will make assumption of 100 rupees note, 100 rupees note having the x numbers. Okay, now about the 500 rupees, okay, 500 rupees note, that is a 1/4 the 100 rupees note means multiply by x by 4 means x multiply by 1 by 4 means x by 4, so that is the amount of the 500 multiply by this one. This is the amount of the 500 rupees note collectively, plus we have to add, because we have to know, we know the total amount. This one, sorry, this is a 10,000. Okay, so next one after the 500 rupees, 50 rupees note, so 50 then multiply with the this counting also with respect to the 100 rupees note. This is a half means x by 2. Okay, then plus 1 rupees notes are twice the 100 rupees notes means 1 multiplied by 2x, twice of this one means multiply by 2, then plus 100 rupees also there, so 100, and we know this are the x numbers, okay, because already we have assumed, so this is the x, so is equals to this amount, so 10080. So now we will solve this one. So 4 ones are, and here the 4, 12 and 5. Okay, so now, and here 2 ones are, and here the 25. Now 125x plus, now here the 25x, then plus here the 1 multiplied by 2x means this is only the 2x, plus this is 100x, 100x is equals to 10,080. Now all having the x as a terms, we can make the additions of all these one. So if you do the additions of this one, 252x is equals to 108, sorry, 10,080. So x is equals to, now this is in multiplication with x, it will be shifted in another side, so it will make a division. So here 10,080 divided by 2000, sorry, 252, so x is equals to, we are getting the 40 numbers, so means 100 rupees notes are the 40 numbers. Okay, now In question asking about the find the number of 100 rupees notes, means already we are getting this is a 40 numbers, and this is given in option number 3. Option number 3. Now question number 11. 2 square papers plus 5 dozen papers is equal to how many papers? So dozen we have to convert in a papers, and this square also we have to convert in a paper. So for this one, as we know, 1 square is equals to 24 papers. So as per this one, 2 square is equals to 48 papers, and 1 dozen is your 12 papers. So 1 dozen is equals to 12 papers, and as per this one, the 5 dozen is equals to 5 multiplied by 12 is a 60 papers, and this one is in question asking 2 square paper means this one plus 5 dozen paper means this one. So this and this we have to add. So 48 plus 60, so it's equal to 108 papers. So 108 papers are mentioned in option number 1. So option number 1 for question number 11 is correct. Thank you.